Is it the early game, mid game, or end game? Which has the most deaths? I wanted to answer that question so I could find out the most important part of the game. After checking hundreds of replay files, I determined that it's the early game that has the most deaths, specifically Offspawn. Once I figured out that Offspawn is the most important part of the game, I wanted to know how you can be best at Offspawn. After hours of research, I found the most important thing in the Offspawn is your drop. I found that in tournament games, 70% of the time the team with the best drop ends up winning the Offspawn. Knowing this, I found the 3 most important things to master your Offspawn. The first is knowing when to jump out of the battle bus. We're going to play a game. You're going to see an imaginary battle bus and a yellow circle showing where we are trying to land. I want you to think about in your head where you would jump out of the battle bus and then see if that is right. Here is an example so you know what to look for. It will start in 3, 2, 1. Where on this battle bus would you jump out of? Well, the correct answer is here because it is closest to the place where we are trying to land. It is very important that you jump out of the battle bus when it is closest to your landing location. It's also very important to understand that if you have a bus route directly over your landing location, you need to jump about 200 meters before your landing location. You can see in the image below what I mean. In summary, when jumping out of the battle bus, jump where the battle bus is closest to your landing location as long as it is at least 200 meters away. The second thing you need to master in Offspawns is gliding. This can make or break your drop, and while it may seem straightforward, it really isn't, and I'm going to share the secrets to making sure you get a perfect glide to your drop. The first thing about gliding you need to know is that when you're diving down from the battle bus, you need to make sure you aim to the right place and then don't move your character at all. It is these micro movements that ruin drops. While it may seem insignificant, this can be the difference between living and dying off spawn. This means you cannot look around at the other players to see if you have a better drop when you're gliding in. The only time you can do that is when you have a bad drop and you're high above your landing location. If that happens, then you can look around because either way you have a bad drop and you need to judge whether or not you need to swerve to somewhere else. I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I decided to anyway. Before we head on to the next section, I want to let you guys know that there's currently a pay-to-win glider in the game right now. It's the Wintry Whirligig. And because it is so big, if you use it, it will actually increase your FOV, letting you see around you more when you're gliding in. It was free in the 2023 Winterfest, and if you have it, I would 100% recommend using it. Arguably the most important thing in the Offspawn is your drop map. I will explain everything about what drop maps are, how to use them, and where you can get drop maps. Before anything, I'm going to explain what a drop map is. A drop map is a tool in Fortnite that gives an unfair or competitive advantage. Drop maps let you get perfect drops to wherever you are landing. Below is an example of what a drop map looks like. This is called the mark. This is where the drop map will take you, aka your landing location. These blue dots are pins. I will explain what these are shortly. Now to understand how to use a drop map. Some people find it easy and some people find it a lot harder. These pins are where you want to deploy your glider, but it's not as simple as that. These pins are where you want the game to automatically deploy your glider. For example, if I'm trying to hit this pin, I will not pull out my glider, but instead I will glide down towards the pin, holding forward and wait for the game to automatically deploy it. That is essentially all drop maps are. Basically a map showing places you will get a perfect drop for if you make the game deploy your glider there. If you're uninformed, it can be really hard choosing which pin to use on a drop map. But similarly to when you jump out of the bus, you just need to choose the pin closest to the battle bus. And unlike the bus, it does not matter if it's 200 meters away or not. Obviously, none of this matters if you cannot get a drop map. And unfortunately, drop maps are not free and not all drop maps are created equally. Some services are great and others are awful. Knowing this, I searched more than 15 different services and I came to Dropmaps AI. They specialize in crafting high quality drop maps made by their advanced AI for a low price. I chose them because they have one of the lowest drop map prices of just $5 and some of the highest quality drop maps. But the reason why I think they are the best option right now is because they currently have a $15 lifetime unlimited option to get unlimited drop maps across every season. Knowing all this, I reached out to them and asked if they wanted to partner. They said yes and agreed to run a buy one get one sale for the next month, meaning you can get 2 drop maps for the price of 1. I have linked their Discord server in the description of this video. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Real quick before the video ends, I would like your guys' opinion. Which thumbnail do you think is better? Please comment down below A or B. And lastly, please consider using creator code Destinyjesus in the Fortnite item shop. See you guys next Friday.